I'm David Reed. I work with Cumulus Nashville, 104.5 The Zone, 103 WKDF, and any other station they'll let me on or have a need for. The procedure here was light years beyond the procedure that I'd had in the past. It was so simple. It was so much better. Like when I had the first procedure with the old method, I was very reluctant to, one, tell anyone because I wasn't satisfied with the results, but two, the surgery itself, I really didn't want to recommend anyone to go through with that and have them, look to me like, well, you're the one that recommended this to me, and this was a pretty gnarly procedure. So the NeoGraft system was light years beyond that. It's almost hard for me to find a way to describe the two. That's how much better the NeoGraft procedure was as compared to the old procedure that I had. It was simple, it was quicker, it was easier. There was very little recovery time in comparison to the old method that I had. I was looking at a week and a half as opposed to 3 and 4 weeks. There were no stitches involved. I didn't have to go back to have stitches removed. I wasn't laid at home with ice bags on the back of my head for 2 weeks. It was just, it's very difficult for me to put those two in words as far as comparison. This, to me, is the only way to go as far as dealing with your thinning hair. The new body staff have been absolutely great to deal with. Again, in comparison to the folks that I've dealt with in the past, they were so welcoming and inviting me, talked me through each and every step of the procedure, made me feel comfortable going in, where I'd had some reluctance to go back and have another procedure because of the experience that I had in the past. As soon as I walked through the door, they just alleviated any fear that I had, made it so comfortable to be here. The technician was great. He walked me through the procedure, told me what to expect going in, talked to me throughout the procedure, made sure I was comfortable, and the doctor as well, coming in and making sure that everything was going as necessary, made me feel comfortable and very confident in their ability to make sure that I was getting the best procedure available. The healing process was simple. I've had tougher times getting over dentist appointments than I had getting over this procedure. It was really I had no swelling at all as compared to the old method that I'd had where my entire face was swollen, my eyes were swollen shut. There was no swelling involved in this procedure at all. I was back at work. In fact, I was back at work the next day. Working a full schedule, had a boatload of things to do that next day. No one even really noticed that I'd had the procedure done. It was there were no complications. It was just so easy to deal with the recovery.